Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Casemiro. He gives them some real defensive steel in the middle of the park, Peter. What he's particularly good at is nipping opposition attacks in the bud and preventing them from getting any real momentum going. He's gone
for goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
BG Pathum United with the corner. There. Casemiro! Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. And it's Kubo. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Dunk, tidy with his distribution. And this is Son Heung. There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the... Goes for goal! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Xabi Alonso gets it clear. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Pretty robust defending. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Son Heung-min, Cristiano Ronaldo. Here's a chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
BG Pathum United have their second corner now. Van Bouten tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Batistuta. Wan-Bissaka with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Wan-Bissaka has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And this is Son Heung-min. And he was quick to react. Spread it left. Played into space. Spread neatly. Oh, that's a key interception. Kubo.
BG Pathum United clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it's it.
Applies the finish! And the counter is on. And it's Messi. Casemiro. Messi. Now the delivery. Jordi Alba gets rid without sophistication. Now it's Iniesta. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Some first half thoughts?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And we're underway again.
Paris Saint-Germain really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point. Son Heung-min really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Balde just loves to go forward whenever he can. Vardy in acres of space out wide. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. It's a searching pass. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Skims one in. David Villa! Goal! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Nice looking ball. Alisson claims comfortably. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Messi. BG Pathum United have it back and can go again. Fernandes gives it back.
BG Pathum United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now it's Bale. Dunk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And they've got a throw.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Paris Saint-Germain nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Now that's well seen too. It's a really well measured ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. David Villa picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrapped for everything.
So just time. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this striker, Benjamin Sesko, is someone I really like the look of, Peter, because everything about him screams target man. But for me, he's much better when the ball's on the deck. It's all about his speed on the counter and the way he cleverly attacks the space behind opposition defences.
Yeah, hard to see past him. Big header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, well played, well played.
Iniesta really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And that is expertly dealt with. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked...
Pedri! It's in! First blood drawn. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's Neymar! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Melbourne City are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Pedri. Now, can they get him away? And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Xabi Alonso deals with that comfortably. Paris Saint-Germain are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Tries to pass it through. And this is Neymar. Now that looks a decent ball. Van Bouten did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Neymar. Done delicately. Knocks it out wide. Robertson is always looking to play and the half-time whistle goes. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here, but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
And we're off again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down...
Chance! It's bounced back off the post. Paris Saint-Germain do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that was vital. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Melbourne City clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Good steal. He just read it. Saka. Xavi Alonso. And this is Neymar. Just about up to the hour now. Played down the flank. David Villa providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, that's nice. Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba delivers. Paris Saint-Germain are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Robertson. Pedri. Shoots! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Played back towards his own goal. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. He's one-on-one! Courtois gets rid without sophistication. And here's Jordi Alba. Well, that has not gone well. Šeško. Oh, they can break here. Neymar!
Neymar really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Nicely weighted ball. Now the ball in. It's a mighty effort! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind. Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Lovely. Now then. Paris Saint-Germain needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
David Villa, and he's managed to get free. Big chance! Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Paris Saint-Germain were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression...
And the finish! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Vardiol. And the volley. No, he's missed it.
Neymar clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Oh, this looks sharp. Out towards the flank. Vardiol has it out wide and in space. Climbs up big! Oh, it rattles the bar! He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, good ball! Plays a sharp little ball here. That's going to go a long way. He's gone forward. Cleared without hesitation. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Santos clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. He rises! Goal! Santos! First blood drawn. A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Santos have taken the lead.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Driving forward. And no, he's seen through all of that. Great vision. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Pass is just off target.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And the action is back underway.
Paris Saint-Germain really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Yamal. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get it through? Now that looks a decent ball. Cute ball. Now how can he reach it? And he cuts out the supply. It is a corner. Good chance. Konate tries to clear. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he's there to belt it away. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Can he latch on to this? Jordi Alba. Looking to play him in. He's got away. Yamal. And the shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
No way through there. This looks promising. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Can he get on the end of this? Tries to pass it through. Konate makes the interception. Yamal is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he can clear it away. Knocks it out wide. Played out wide.
Oh, really well played.
Delivers with whip. Cleared away.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. So close to drawing level.
Lamine Yamal was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop!
It's a mighty effort! Oh, that could cost them.
Such a good opportunity, Peter. I hope he doesn't end up regretting that miss.
That is ended up in no man's land. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Back into the middle. Looking for options for movement.
Santos can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit.
And that will be it. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway.
I'll be accused of bias here, but I can't overlook the great professional that is Javier Zanetti.
How's that bias, Jim? He just... Chance! A wonderful effort all by himself.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Neymar. Looking to play him in. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Schneider. Opts for safety. Neymar. And it's De Bruyne. Schneider. Schneider going face-to-face with his great rival. Great vision. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that pass just didn't quite work. And he's there to get it away. Bale. It's Bale! It is a fantastic goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Serginho. That'll be a throw-in. And it's Serginho. Serginho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Olise. It's a threatening ball. Lovely feet. Lovely. Goes for a shot! And it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
He has found the way through. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And it's Neymar. Neymar! Brilliant! About as smooth as it gets. Into the lead once more. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. Not the most accurate pass. Shoots! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Oh, that's a great chance from a really swashbuckling run. His manager will be wanting more of that.
Schneider. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. He's found a way through. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Schneider goes short. He's tried one! It's run loose, and one more try! Really well taken goal! It's level again! What a match we have!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Yamal at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
This is quite a battle.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Chiellini. And it's Neymar.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The ball's gone astray. Hazard can see things others simply cannot. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Paris Saint-Germain still have the cards to affect this game. He's shifting through the gears here. Alonso has a look and plays it forward. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's through here. He has a look up.
Might want to be careful there.
He's picked his way through. Paris Saint-Germain have reclaimed it. Aimed beyond the defence. Goes for the shot! Oh, crossbar! And somehow he managed to miss it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Can he get on the end of this? Yamal gets into a good position.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And he's in on goal! Lovely pass, but can he get there? Schneider showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Can he get it through? Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Bale. And Vardy! They want to be quick to recover this. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. This is a Hollywood or bus corner. The final whistle is up next.
Hazard! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. 2 minutes to be added on. Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. So that's it. It is all over. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. Kaká in the side, just about as box office as it gets.
Yeah, I totally agree. He, in many ways, the blueprint of the modern-day number 10, lauded for his simple and very graceful style of play. Really is a player who has the lot.
You come to the game just to see him play. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Iniesta going face-to-face with his great rival. Caught offside that time. Adams. Xavi Alonso. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Kaká. Driving forward. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And the shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Paris Saint-Germain have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be...
And the shot! No mistake! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Paris Saint-Germain are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Out of play for a throw. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Tries to play it through. 15 minutes till half-time. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And it's been played through. And he's there to get it away. And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Gordon going full steam ahead down the left flank. Šeško!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Lobbed in behind. Marquinhos can get it clear. Played out wide. And it's Sané. Xavi Alonso driving forwards. He steps in, and that's the end of... Chance for a shot! And that's caused a worry or two. Looking for the run. Good ball, good take. Now, who's going to be first to this? There's the whistle for half-time. How would you review the first half?
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Paris Saint-Germain go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. Here we go again. Played into space. And he was quick to react. Alonso. Paris Saint-Germain do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end.
Shoots! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Manchester United certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Jordi Alba. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Jordi Alba is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get it through? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Koundé. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Well read, nice interception. And that has been cut short. And it's Kaka. Searching pass he's played there. Jordi Alba. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps contemplating their next change here. And he's picked it up out wide. He is just caressing the ball. And that has been clubbed away. Now there's a... And De Bruyne! They just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Xavi Alonso. Now it's Vardy. Oh, that's clever. Great chance! Yes! And they are cruising away. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
And that's it. My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.